So what type of work do you do? Kun tamngan berapet nai. Now this might have given you just a little bit of trouble. Let me get a pen. This might have given you just a little bit of trouble right there in the middle of the word, right? Actually, specifically the ng. We're really used to saying ng in English at the end of a word. In Thai, you can find it at the end of a word, in the beginning of a word, and in the middle of the word. It's particularly difficult for us in English to say it near the beginning of the word. So just something we'll have to get used to. But we'll do it, we'll practice it, we'll do it, it'll be lovely. Tamngan. All right? Kun, flat tone. Tamngan, flat tone. Both halves of that word. Tamngan. All right? Now you're used to saying the ng sound in the middle of a word like singing. You know, you sing. Well, if you go out singing, then you've said the ng in the middle of a word. So it's the same thing. Tamngan, flat tone. Bra pate, bra pate. Now there's a this right here kind of it gives you a stop in the middle of the word, right? Bra pate. Bra, first half of the word is low tone. Pate, falling tone. Bra pate. And then the final word, looking at the tone, is rising. So nai. So we have, looking at the beginning, kun is flat tone, which is a middle tone. So middle tone, low tone, falling tone, rising tone. Very nice. So kun tamngan brapet nai. One more time, and then we'll look at, then we'll listen to what the Thais have to say, and then we'll break it apart word by word. Kun tamngan brapet nai.
คุณทำงานประเภทไหน คุณทำงานประเภทไหน คุณทำงานประเภทไหน
คุณทำงานประเภทไหน คุณทำงานประเภทไหน คุณทำงานประเภทไหน
คุณทำงานประเภทไหน คุณทำงานประเภทไหน คุณทำงานประเภทไหน
Let's break that up word for word, shall we? Kun means you. Actually, if you look down at the lower part, you can see it actually means you, Mr., Mrs., Miss, Ms. I from time to time introduce Daisy as Kun Daisy and Messieurs Blah and Sidam as Kun Blah or Kun Sidam. You know? So you, Mr., Miss, Mrs., whatever. It's a nice nice word, but generally you're going to see it used as you in everyday speech. Tamngan is work. Tamngan. You got that MNG in the middle. Tamngan. Flat tone, both sides of that word. Tamngan. Tamngan is two words mashed together. Tam means to do, and ngan means work. So so the work that you do is tamngan. Your job is your tamngan. So kun tamngan, you work. You wouldn't just kun ngan. That wouldn't make sense. You do work. So kun tamngan. All right? All right. So kun tamngan braped means a type, a sort, a category. Bra, low tone. Pe is falling. So repeat after me, please. Bra pe. Bra pe. ประเภท. It's a type or sort or category. And you want to get that sharp stop in the middle. ประเภท. Okay? It can be really short, but ประเภท. You want that to be, you don't want to go ประเภท. You want a little bit of a stop in there. ไหน means which or whichever. Now in English we use that what type of work do you do? But in Thai it's which type of work do you do? Okay? But they use the word nai where we use the word what. Nai means which or whichever, but in this sense it also means what? Rising tone. Nai. So as we look at this, you've got it figured out. The whole sentence from the beginning is kun flat tone means you. Tam ngan means the type, means your work. Tam meaning to do, and ngan meaning work. So kun tam ngan, and brapet is the type or the sort of the category, and then nai makes it a question because nai is always a question word. That's when you hear nai at the end of the sentence, that means you can just assume that means what or whichever, all this all on this end. But a question word always puts that question mark at the end of a sentence. Kun tam ngan brapet nai. Kun tam ngan brapet nai. Kun tam ngan brapet nai.
คุณทำงานประเภทไหน คุณทำงานประเภทไหน คุณทำงานประเภทไหน
All right, and one more time with it written out for you.
คุณทำงานประเภทไหน คุณทำงานประเภทไหน คุณทำงานประเภทไหน
So, what type of work do you do? Kun tam ngan brapet nai.
The lesson you just learned is one small part of a complete lesson, and you can get a lot of free freebies at my site, TheThaiLanguage.com. TheThaiLanguage.com.